Political upsets have a long history in the United States. Take the 2016 presidential election, where some models gave Donald Trump only a 30% chance of victory, or the elections of Rutherford Hayes and James Garfield, both of whom shockingly emerged as the winner of Republican national conventions as previously unknown compromise candidates. But the 1998 Minnesota gubernatorial election, where voters chose Reform Party candidate Jesse Ventura over both major party candidates, deserves a special place in the lore of American political upsets. Jesse Ventura was not a typical candidate. His political experience was limited to 4 years as the mayor of Brooklyn Park, a mid-sized suburb of Minneapolis. Ventura's resume mostly consisted of a military background and an extensive career in entertainment. After graduating high school, Ventura enlisted in the armed forces, where he served as a Navy SEAL in Vietnam for 4 years, and spent an additional 2 years on the Naval Reserves. Upon his return to civilian life, he attended community college and entered the world of professional wrestling, playing a heel for nearly a decade and being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Ventura parlayed his newfound fame into a successful broadcasting career following his retirement from wrestling, doing color commentary for high-profile WWE events and serving as a radio commentator for multiple NFL teams. He also made a foray into acting, including a role alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, another future governor, in Predator. The Reform Party grew out of Ross Perot's groundbreaking presidential run in 1992 as an independent. Perot's combination of anti-establishment talking points and ardent fiscal conservatism, which Perot described as cleaning out the barn, earned him 19% of the popular vote and spawned a movement of radical centrism across the country. After several years passed with little progress in the major parties on the priorities of Perot voters, the patchwork of grassroots organizations which had mobilized for Perot in the 1992 campaign began to coalesce into an official third party. While the appetite for what the Reform Party was offering was near its peak in the late 90s, that support had not yet translated into anything close to an election victory in attempts preceding Ventura's 1998 campaign. In the 1996 presidential election, the well-spoken and popular Perot finished with only 8% of the popular vote. Ventura's entrance into the 1998 gubernatorial election was met with little fanfare. He was widely dismissed as a novelty candidate and wasn't particularly forceful in projecting that label. Though outsider candidates seem commonplace now, Ventura's campaign, which was anchored by the slogan, "Don't vote for politics as usual," was bizarre for the time. He abandoned conventional wisdom in favor of a small $300,000 campaign which made use of the early internet and aired peculiar advertisements of children playing with Jesse Ventura action figures. But the absurdity of Ventura's candidacy gave him an unconventional appeal to voters dissatisfied with major party candidates that, in the words of one political reporter, seemed like, quote, "two different shades of beige," end quote. A candidacy that many considered a joke crept up to double-digit support in summer 1998. By mid-October, it was up to 21%, and by Election Day, it was a victorious 37%, more than Minnesota's Attorney General and the mayor of its state capital. Ventura would famously declare that his movement, quote, "shocked the world," end quote. While the Ross Perot campaigns had already begun to show Americans' disenchantment with the two-party status quo, Ventura's victory from out of nowhere has proven to be prophetic of the anti-establishment fervor that has defined 21st century politics. Donald Trump was himself briefly a member of the Reform Party around the time Ventura won, and it is said that he employed Ventura's strategies when he successfully ran for president in 2016. With the two major parties once again facing the ire of the public in 2026, third-party outsider candidacies in the mold of Ventura are back in vogue, such as independent mechanic Dan Osborne, who was running for Senate in Nebraska. The story of Jesse Ventura's upset victory is different depending on who you ask. Is it the story of a grassroots movement triumphing over the establishment and special interests? Or is it the story of a dissatisfied public making a lapse in judgment and electing a wrestler with little governing experience? Perhaps it is a bit of both. But no matter how you feel about Ventura the man, his victory proved something intrinsic about American democracy that many feel we are losing. No matter the money or special interests at play, the people get the final say in our elections.